Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying with Jim Misiura. Today I'm going to tie a Crappie Leach. The hook that I have in the vise is just a Eagle Claw Aberdeen light wire panfish hook. It is a size 4. I have a 6mm brass bead on there. I'm using 210 black thread. No sense in using the small thread when you don't have to. And we're going to put a base of thread down. I'm actually going to spin that counterclockwise. Get that coverage a little bit quicker. And we're going to yank this one off. Got to cut it. Now we're going to start with the tail, and for the tail, this is going to be the tail and the collar, but it's going to be part of the tail. I'm going to take this is a strung saddle hackle, and I'm going to take the Marabou like fuzz from the bottom, and you want to stop it where it's all the same size or just about the same size. I'm going to go ahead and tie this in. Get that secured quick. It's almost, this is a lot like a woolly bugger, but not quite. Now we got that. You could even make that a little bit lighter. I'm going to take about half of that. Just want that little tuft there. I'm actually going to tie this in going forward so I still have a level hook there. I don't have a big step. No sense in cutting. I'm just going to wrap that back. At least I got a bit of a taper instead of a big step. I'm going to stop it there. Now I'm going to take, this is one of the, if you haven't used it before, Ostrich Herl is an amazing feather, especially when you use them for streamers. I like using them for bass type streamers and stuff. When you pull it, these things swim like crazy. I got about 4. I'm going to take about maybe 8 of them. Going to pull those off. I have about 8 of them there. Going to try to keep the tips aligned as much as possible. They don't have to be all have to be perfectly aligned. Now this curve in them, that'll straighten out once you put it in the water a couple times. We want them to be about twice the length of the hook shank, the longest ones. I'm just going to leave those curved ones laying over the back. It'll help me. We're going to tie that in right there. Keep everything on top. I'm going to pull it back. I don't want to peg them back like that, but I want to keep that thread nice and tight to ensure that they're locked in. Then you can move your thread to the front quickly. Now I'm going to take all of this ostrich herl and I'm going to wrap it for the body. It's going to make a nice, pretty nice thick body. Want to try to keep it so you don't have too many of those openings. You can wrap it down easily, the ostrich herl. like that one right there. We're going to back that off a little bit. We can pull them. Just kind of stroke them to the back. There we go. Just kind of stroke them to the back as we're going. Back that one off. There we go. Try to keep them tight together. Oh, let me back that one off. I got that one a little bit further away. There we go. Keeping them tight together and just letting them roll off my finger, basically, off my thumb there. Just gonna let them roll off my thumb. Then when we get up here, we could go ahead and tie them off. There's a nice fluffy ostrich herl body there. Go ahead and trim that off. Secure those. And you want to come back a couple of mil there. I'm going to take away most of this fluff now. But I want a nice soft feather there. Go ahead and trim that. Gonna tie it in. I want to tie it in with the concave side to the shank. That helps it to go to the rear. Got a long stem here, so I'm actually going to fold it over, put a couple of wraps on top of it, and then trim that stem off. Now we could go ahead and wrap our saddle hackle. Simple fly, this is going to be very effective. Kind of in the family of a woolly bugger. And I'm going to stroke the hackles back every time. Get those standing up ones to go to the rear. There we go. Now, closer to the tip, the hackle is a little bit stiffer. So that's why they're standing up like that. Okay, now I'm at the end. I'm going to go ahead and tie this off before I drop it. Before I lose that hackle in the hackle pliers. There we go. Yeah, give it about 3 wraps on top. Now you can take your poke and snip and you'll only get the stem if you get it in there. And I'm just going to come back like one thread width in order to set those others going back. And again, once this gets wet, it's going to fold back. Go ahead and give it the whip finish. Tighten that up. Gonna put some head cement on there. Gonna hold everything back, and I'll put the head cement more or less on the bead, and it'll roll down. And here we have a Crappie Leach. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Please visit my sponsors. If you'd like to purchase any flies that I make, go to etsy.com/shop/theflymanjim. And Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.